All right, ready to roll. It's way too late in the day for me to be getting started. I don't even know what time it is, but maybe close to 11 a.m. So I've got a few hours before the rain comes in. Here's the bike. So I got a big backpack, got a small backpack, got a bag of rice, got another bag of rice, got 3 bags of rice. You gotta have rice. Good waterproof bags for your other stuff. I've got way too much stuff, but everything I brought with me pretty much fit on the bike, which is a suitcase and a half, a carry-on, and a backpack. All right, outside of Huanuco, heading for a town called La Union. And these mountains are beautiful, and I have a feeling I'm about to hit some rain. Here's some things you don't expect when you're on the road. A herd of cattle. Second thing you don't expect, rivers running across your road. Third, people pulled over on the side of the road to go to the bathroom, but not pulled over, just stopped in the middle of the road. Fourth, a guy putting up stones as a roadblock so that you'll pay him to remove them. Those are all things that have happened today. And I guess what you'd call the last half hour. Definitely have a bug in my ear. Pretty sure that guy flew in about a half hour ago, and I thought I got him. This is wild. Literally, take a look around. It's hot. Hotter than I thought it would be. 80s. Sometimes people ask me how I can afford to do this. Travel around and just go wherever I want, do whatever I want. Uphill, okay. And I think the right answer is that I can't afford it by most people's standards. You know, afford is obviously a relative term, but people base it on a certain level of comfort of present or future. I don't have a retirement 401k, I don't have health insurance, a home. I don't even have a car anymore. I got rid of that. I got a couple of small motorcycles that wouldn't pay most people's mortgage for a month. But I kind of had to make a decision at some point between experiencing pain that felt like dying and a pain that felt like being born. Everything I seem to do in the States feels like the pain of dying, whereas when I'm traveling, it feels like the pain of being born. So either way it hurts, either way it's difficult, but that's just the choice that I had to make. So if you can tell the difference between a dying pain and a birthing pain, then I don't know, maybe that'll help you just choose the right pain in life, choose the right challenges, I guess. I'm going up to 16,000 feet elevation today. But there was a time when I thought that the pain of dying was just a sacrifice that I had to make in order to reap some future happiness or some future reward. The problem was that the more I allowed myself to be in a situation that felt like dying on the inside, the more I had to medicate in order to deal with that. And that cost money. And so all the money that I was making doing something that felt like dying so that later I could feel like living was spent on medication to deal with the pain of feeling like I was dying. And that can be anything, whatever is at our disposal to spend money on so that we just aren't suffering so much anymore. I lived a dying life, hoping that maybe there would be something at the end of it so that I could go about living. And there usually isn't. There's a numbness that developed for me, and then a consumption that developed that ate up all the profits. If you're waiting to be comfortable, whatever that means to you, before you can do whatever it is that feels like living to you and stop doing whatever it is that feels like dying to you, that time might not come. There may just be discomfort in making the decision if it's a decision that you want to make.
Let's get some water. What?
I am not living in paradise, not internally, not externally. I don't know that anybody that tried what I'm doing for a week or a month would want it. There's a lot of times when I think that I would rather just be sitting on a couch someplace comfortable, in the air conditioning, watching some TV, and being left alone in a controlled and orderly environment and predictable world. The fact is, I try that, and there's something in me that feels like it's dying. So, here I am. One more thing about the economics of doing something like this. If everybody decided to do what I'm doing with their money, strip some of the other things out of their lives, eventually jobs would start paying less because they would start seeing that if you can afford to travel 3 months a year, well then certainly there's somebody who will do your job and not travel 3 months a year and stay and work. So you see how like the competition of that is kind of a losing game. And the less we're willing to live with, the less we will get paid for our work. So I'm not here to tell you that you should be like me or do what I'm doing. It's just kind of how I'm living my life.